All right, so the biggest thing that I'm going to show you is your movement, especially like on these early trades. You're just missing up because
Hmm.
your efficiency of movement is just off. And it's okay. It's like, especially if you didn't know like the certain trick with Hellblades I'm going to teach you. Um, it's bad. I knew I was AFK for this part because I had a doorbell ring. My wife surprised me with ordering freaking cookies and to send it to me. She's in Mexico right now. So
Nice.
she surprised me. She fucking sent cookies, man. At 9, I was like, "Who the fuck is ringing my doorbell at 9 o'clock?" Let's take a look here. See you looking for Timo. So you see him here. So first of all,
I should be stepping forward, right? Yeah.
yeah. So again, like just a step, like when he walks up for these minions, instead of you trying to walk up and get these minions and then like spin through them and get the fury, whatever, that's too greedy. Like go right here, take this line when he moves up. Like when he moves up here, you take this line behind him and you just get a big freaking trade on him. You don't care about getting those.
Hmm.
So that plus, check this out. So you see this? That's indicating damage done, right?
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna break it down. So watch. So this is your spin. Now, watch your auto. Your damage is done. So with Hail Blades, the very first auto with Hail Blades, the auto does damage the second the animation starts. You don't have to wait for the full freaking wind up
Hmm.
of your auto attack.
Hmm.
So what you can do is the second that you start your animation, since the damage goes off insta, you could just start moving. So you see how like you're here waiting for the full animation go off.
Hmm.
Now, let me show you this clip I have from. So check this out. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to auto attack, and I like how like you're like drifting because you can go any which way possible, but you're gonna be like kind of like moonwalking. Do an explanation, but you spin, and the auto goes off now, and you see
An
how the
immediate click. Yeah. Yeah.
look
Yeah.
at
I see it.
this. Look where my sword is when I'm submitting my move. Like I'm already
Hmm.
submitting my move command the second the animation starts. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's gonna look like this. Look how much movement I get instantly. I'm not wasting a single millisecond. And that matters a lot with getting all 3 autos of your Hellblades. Super freaking important. So your movement there, like, you straight up missed an auto attack on that trade. But also, I mean, this guy started E. He didn't start blind. So
Hmm.
the second that your spin is back up, your Hellblade's gonna be back up, and you can blast him. So literally just walk come spin on him right here. You don't even need any fury. You see this? You see this? You should be here, looking to just go crazy on him. Because you win level 1. Like, you straight up have more HP, you have more damage, and you just blast him. You only somewhat lost the first trade because he had bone plating. But now he doesn't have bone plating. Now you just beat him. Like, this guy is trolling, autoing, like, that right there, you should have spun through and just blast him. Literally to a 30 HP, if not lower. Like, if you get any crits, he might even die here. Straight up.
Hmm.
So you autoing before doing that is not even necessary. So, and then again, like, if you're going to land on Timo, try to land behind him.
In front of him. Yeah. Hmm.
And then, auto. So this, like, you see where the damage goes off?
Mhm.
Now look where you start
Now
moving.
I can move, yeah.
Yeah. So you see how that's like 0.2 of a second late? It's got to be perfect. I want to see perfect movement. And then you're right, 100% just send the ghost, get his flash, and then look for a spin flash to one-shot him. And then this lane's totally different. So the reason, by the way, that your wave got so messed up was that you were slow in trading him.
Mm-hmm.
Trade him instant. So let's go back to that level 1. So let's count like how much time we kind of wasted. Like this teammate walks up, you should have been like looking up to blast him literally while he was sitting there looking to go invis. Before he went invis, the second he shut up, just walk up, spin, burn that bone plating. You can kind of assume that he has it if he takes resolve. Like every range top taking resolve is gonna be taking that, right? So walk up, spin, auto him once, get the bone plating, and you know how I showed you that kind of like drifting, like moonwalk movement?
Yeah.
You can spin, start the animation, the auto attack, and actually be auto attacking while moving backwards. So I'll show you more in practice tool in a second, and I'll show you kind of how to work around that. But yeah, like you need to be like spinning out, like every time you spin something, you need to be spinning through all these minions, blasting them. Every second delay, not good. And honestly, you didn't even have to commit right here if you didn't want to. Like you getting them this low, backing up,
It's fine, just wait
getting
for
the wave
rotations,
in,
yeah.
focus on getting the wave in, wait for your next spin, inhale blades, and then you insta give them. So I actually have a video. I think it's my channel. Let me find it. It was like towards the beginning of the subathon, I think. A while ago. How to make the enemy top laner rage quit in 5 minutes or less. Short trade. So we're gonna, yeah, as you can tell, it's the beginning of the subathon because I was bald. So you see how I'm looking to, like, even though I'm trading a lot of damage with Raven, I'm just looking to get him low and then dive. That's how you should be, and you should look to dive. You're level 2, him level 1. You don't even have to bush cheese the
The only champ that can kind of match that aggression is probably like Renekton Q, right? Because he can bully the wave as well at the same time as bullying you.
Yeah. And, you know, just like you were looking for Teemo level 1, I'm looking for this Yone level 1. I'm looking for any damage possible. So I go in and get another trade. Shove in, dive. This is got to be what's like. You can do this versus Teemo too. I don't have in this video, but I have videos doing the same thing against Teemo. And against like other range tops as well. Okay, well here's one versus Heimer. I mean, Heimer is just extra squishy.
In the past, I would run Fleet Footwork into Teemo and rush Wit's End. And just be 70% health and then all in him when he overextends. That used to be my kind of
Yeah,
go-to.
that was never a strategy. That was like the play style of doing that is like super low impact overall. You're playing just like you're gonna end up 50-50.
You're like this way. You're playing the gain a bigger lead right away and snowball it, right?
Yeah. And again, look at the movement between the first and second auto here. You see how I lose nothing? And you could just walk up and do that. So, when the new game comes up, this is the biggest mistake a top laner can make, and you just happen to make it this game, was dying with this wave coming in. Now, here's the situation. Wave is slow pushing top. Right? Wave is slow pushing top. You can't fight the Teemo because you lost a little bit too much HP. So he can kill you during the blind before you can kill him. So you can't do anything. So even taking this damage is not good. You should just be sitting here spamming Q on cooldown, and of course taking the second point Q. That would have helped with the extra healing. And an extra 10. So like you warded this, you just move here and spam Q. Like you see how your Q's up, no reason to hold it. Look how long he held on your Q here. Like every second you're not pressing Q, it's just missed regen. So like you held off on pressing Q for 12 seconds, that's 30 health lost, essentially. So 30 health lost on top of him getting, I think, like an auto attune into you. Like you end up being down 100 health, like you should be 100 health higher. So being as high health as possible for when this Nunu comes in. Now, when Nunu comes in, you can actually spin in and help engage on him. And then the team will just insta-dies because he has no sums. So again, taking this damage, not good. Like all he had to do was wait. Like you know Nunu's coming. He's right here ready for it. But now you took so much damage that if you walk up, the team can 1-for-1 with you. And no good, right? So you literally have to let Nunu engage, and you can't even walk up and ward the bush where Nunu's at because, again, you got too low. And then you know that you can't walk up, but you're like, fuck, man, my Nunu's coming in. Let me try to help him. And then you're dead. And you lose like a triple stack, or at least like 2.5 waves here. Including the cannon. The Teemo gets, Teemo's got, wait, he got assists early in?
Yeah, he got 3 assists before the lane started.
Yeah, so now you are just literally 700 gold down. You're going to be a level and a half down, and the wave's frozen, and he has double buffs. Your game is over. Like, what you did, just like sitting back and soaking XP, it was like your only option, and you did it as well as you could. You're fucked. Like, you could have potentially asked for a swap of Syndra since Tryndamere does absolutely so well against Fizz. And maybe, like, once you had that freeze, instead of walking top, you could have broke the freeze instantly. By, instead of walking straight back top here, like, walking and just, like, go bottom and just force something. It seems wacky, seems weird. But it's better than walking back to this situation right here where you can't even walk up and fight him because he has Swifties. You don't have boots. Like you're just fucked. So if you want to try to have like a little bit more agency in the game, maybe you can try to force that. But I mean, the Vayne's 4-0. It sounds like a bad level 1 that I missed. Was gone. Went bad. But let's go over some of the movement stuff in practice tool. Pair of blades. So you should definitely go into practice tool and practice this a little bit. And by the way, this isn't just a Tryndamere thing. This is any champion taking hail blades. So if you play like Echo Jungle or that, like, dude, that first auto hail blades is literally like you can maximize your movement. So like here, all will join me. You could just you know, see how I'm like getting so much movement between autos. I can't do auto reset on hail blades cooldown, but so, you know, work on this and work on, you want to see that moonwalk. If you start seeing that moonwalk, that means you have mastered that mechanic.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now I did see some good stuff out of you. I saw like a lot of you know, good clean movement as well. didn't have a whole lot of opportunities, but this next mechanic is something you need to work on as well. So
Minions have spawned.
watch how fast you can abuse this. So they added something, I think like a season or two ago, where Hydra, how fast it goes off, will now scale with your attack speed.
Mm-hmm.
This applies for when you do Hail Blades. So I'm gonna, I'm just gonna hit this. I'm gonna let my Hail Blades go off, and then I'm gonna show you Auto Profane. It's gonna look like that, right?
Yeah.
Now, watch when I have Hail Blades. Now I can do it. You see how fast that damage goes off?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there will be moments in lane, and this as soon as you get Tiamat. I mean, I went at full profane just practice. But as soon as you get Tiamat, you need to be able to spin for, or maybe you're up against a melee. Auto profane, auto spin. Just like that. And you can get a lot of damage really quickly. In fact, you can actually time it so you don't even take a turret shot. Because you can do that full combo without even taking a turret shot. If you time it right. So it's auto attack, profane, auto attack, spin. Now, here's the real kicker. So you take sudden impact. You notice how I have 0 sudden impact damage? How come is that? You saw me spin. Look, I spun. Oh, hey, where's the sudden impact damage? It's not there. So if you're spinning into a target, like you're outside of melee range and you spin in.
That's why you walk behind them and then spin, right?
No, it's
No.
like even if I'm behind him here, I'm not gonna get some impact damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I am within the radius of the target dummy, the second I am using the spin, I'm not getting some impact damage.
Mm-hmm.
But during your trade, if you're able to auto spin and get the absolute perfect animation cancel. So let me see it. So that was just spin like that. If you're able to get that off, where you just like it's a perfect auto spin at the end of a trade. So like you're trading them down, boom, 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 and then auto spin perfect. You're able to get the sun back damage. Now it's hard to do it like literally mechanically perfect, where you get the there it is. Finally, you see how it showed up as one number 326.
Mm-hmm.
That's super important.
Okay.
Because if you're able to get the frame perfect animation cancel on the auto spin, then you can also get sun impact damage, and that could be like anytime you're able to get that, it'll be once you get the hang of it, you'll end up hitting it like half the time in laning phase, and that can add in a lot of extra damage. Now against ranged opponents, you're gonna be spinning in anyways, so make sure you understand like all those mechanics going in. Now, I kind of want you to play a couple of games with like the Hellblade's lethality kind of setup in mind, and then we can do a VOD review. Like, are you available tomorrow?
It's in the evening. I should be available. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do more VODs tomorrow evening if you're able to play some more tonight, and then we'll take a look then. If that works for you.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
All right, man. Good work with you. I'm sorry your game went so shit.
It's
Team
fine.
of One Trick.
That's normal thing.
Team of One Trick. Yeah, like you're just learning trend. You're just moving to top lane too. Oh, that sucks. But, anyways, GG's, bro. Let me know how you're doing your games. Send me a message on Discord if you got extra questions. And I'll catch you later.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Man, what an unlucky game for him. That, like, he literally is like a jungle main He's wanting to like try to learn some top lane. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn some trend. I played a few seasons ago, and he ends up going up against a Teemo one trick with a completely new build and playstyle he doesn't know how to play, and just gets fucking rolled because a level 1 invade. Like literally all of the most unlucky things. This is why I don't like leading out with live review. Because if we do a live review and like, hey, that happened, like, dude, he was so fucked. Like his game was over at 4 minutes. And he did everything possible. You know, 60 days has a nice ring to it. Oh shit, Milo. What's going on here, buddy?